crazy. My God, look at it. That's not a plane. Dad?
It is crazy. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent and Dr. J from Dr. J Radio Live. We're going over the late breaking news just into third phase moments ago. This was submitted. Listen and watch the phenomenon.
My God, look at it. That's not a plane. That is wild. Look at it. That's going way too fast. That's not. What's with my camera? I had to go run in and get my camera. Nobody was gonna believe me. What's with the camera? Look at this thing.
So let's get a closer look at the supposed unknown drone UFO. Some people are getting mad that people are claiming these are drones. Well, let me tell you, there's both going on at the same time. If you can't identify it, whether it's a drone or not, it's still a UFO. Whether they're ET in nature, I think it could be a mix of both, but definitely something is going on with private corporations unleashing these drones from unknown origin. Are they coming out of bodies of water? Look at the characteristics of this one. Dr. J.
This is really a fantastic catch. You guys did amazing in finding this video. This, of all the top drone footage we've seen in the last couple weeks, I would put this in the top 3. I've never seen a man-made drone move in such a way, so fast. I would actually classify this as a UFO, a UAP, or maybe an ET drone, or an ARV, alien reproduction vehicle drone. This is probably my favorite one, and that's what I have to say about that one. The maneuvers it makes are unlike the other drones.
Yeah, look at the thing. It's just skipping through the sky just above the neighborhood over there behind the trees. In my opinion, this is 100% legit. People are saying maybe this is false or some sort of CGI, but I'm looking at this, and as my years as looking at UFOs, I'm thinking this one's, again, just a legit catch by the public. Looking at these UAPs, UFOs, drones, whatever you call it, I keep saying they're everywhere. They're swarming America.
Now we got the politicians chiming in. Listen.
What is going on in New Jersey?
So, sir, the FBI and our Newark field office, along with the state and local partners there, the Bureau is actively investigating the situation you mentioned, just the unexplained sighting of drone activity over that part of New Jersey, including proximity to sensitive sites and areas of concern. So we do not attribute that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer of who's responsible for that, of one or more people that are responsible for those drone flights. But we're actively investigating. What the Bureau has done to aid our state and local partners is what we generally do, enlist the help of the interagency, enlist the help of the public. There's a tip line there, that 1-800-CALL FBI, tips.fbi, for information from the public that could help us resolve this. It is concerning.
Is the public at risk? Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there are nefarious intentions that could cause either national security or a public safety incident that would put Americans at risk?
There's nothing that is known that would lead me to say that, but we just don't know, and that's the concerning part.
Yeah, so the concerning point to me is that they don't know. and they say don't worry about it. It just doesn't make any sense. And these lawmakers are stating that the FBI is investigating, but I think this is way above their heads. They're not read into the subject matter.
Yeah, in my opinion, there's a cover-up going on, and there's something happening behind the scenes, and we don't know what's behind this curtain, and we need to find that out. What's happening here in Congress is great that they're talking about it, but have they given us any information where it's coming from? Or is it coming from our homeland, adversarial, or something maybe from another solar system? We just don't know.
You know, they're insulting all of our intelligence by saying on one hand, they don't know what they are, but on the other hand, there's no threat to us. I mean, if they're going to lie, at least get your lies straight. Say you don't know what they are and the threat level is high because we don't know what they are. Or you do know what they are and not to worry. So, I mean, it's just insulting the way they just blatantly lie to us and expect people to believe it. But I think you guys are right. They're not read into this. Are they even the right agency to be involved?
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
It's great to see this congressman or this politician to be as offended as we are that they're lying to us, saying they don't know what they are. Again, like I just said earlier, this is a smokescreen. I don't think they're read into it. You have these things coming out of the water, and what does that? I don't know of any drones that can go in and out of the water.
We need to demand answers from, I don't know, maybe we don't need to demand anything. I think the disclosure is going to come from the citizens on the ground. That's where we're going to get the answers. All of this stuff, if they're crashing or they're going down, it's being crash retrieval into a black ops. More clips.
So last night I was on the beach in Island State Park in Ocean County with the sheriff. He has been working it every single night. He's got his own tethered drones chronicling. One of his officers 2 nights ago saw 50 drones come in off the ocean right there. So we thought maybe they'll replicate it. They didn't, but we thought it was a possibility. Last night we had a number of other people there, including a commanding officer from the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water, followed right behind them.
So we got testimony from Coast Guard basically being followed, pursued by unknown drones, 30 of them, 40 of them. We have hundreds of these drones just in certain portions of America. I imagine there must be thousands of these things unleashed right now. Where are they coming from? We have no idea. And you could hear the frustration from these lawmakers.
Yeah, this is like kind of impromptu, just a hearing that just happened because of what's been escalating over this past week. It's cool that they're all coming to the table and breaking it all down, but we're not getting any answers. We're only getting more questions as this story unfolds, as we're all watching it right now. All I know is that if you're out there in New Jersey, everywhere across America, get out there, film these things, and if they're crashing, get up there and grab it, and let's share it to the world.
You know, the mystery is absolutely deepening. It's crazy. The Coast Guard being chased by a drone that came out of the water. Again, we don't have that technology. We don't have things that can go into the water and then be submersibles and then come out of the water and act like they're not wet or anything like that, unless they've obviously back engineered some sort of crazy technology. And you're right. The last couple weeks have only gotten crazier, guys.
You know, the possibility of a submersible, some kind of massive submarine launching these is a possibility. But here's more clips coming in.
Vật thể bay không xác định.
So it's not only in America that this phenomenon's happening. We're looking at this coming in from Vietnam. So what we're looking at seems to be these triangular craft, similar to these unknown drones, these unknown UFOs over America, but these don't have any lights on them.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool because we have a couple eyewitnesses on the ground. We see the little moped. These guys are looking up at it. Then we see the officer there on the ground kind of monitoring the whole situation in the middle of the street, observing these two kind of craft just floating up in the sky. They do look dark and triangular, stealthy, weird stuff.
You know, this mystery is going global. You have the UK, you have Russia, you have Canada, you have Mexico, you have Argentina, you have Poland, the US, and now you have Vietnam. This is insane. Now, two TR-3Bs, the question is, are these the TR-3B drones or the actual piloted craft? But nonetheless, this is a great catch.
Yep, even now, more breaking news into Third Phase of Moon. Let's roll the clip.
What the living daylights, man? What the fuck? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Hang on.
Let's roll this again. This is a good capture right out of New Jersey. We see either military or police in a pursuit of this drone or UFO, UAP, orb. Again, this is proof that things are happening over the skies, and they are in pursuit because they don't know what these things are. They're not in conjunction with the police or the military. It seems like they're so interested that they have to follow it because they don't know where this is going.
It's just really interesting to me right now that the military or police haven't recovered one of these things or brought one of these down and shared to the public what these things are. It just baffles the mind.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have caught one of these things down. They're just not going to show us or tell us anything about it. And what's interesting is, why is it taking so long for police helicopters or military helicopters to start investigating these things while they're flying? I mean, it's great that we're seeing a second one that you caught in 2 days, but I'm just wondering why we're not seeing more of them and seeing results.
No, I think this might be a national security issue, and they don't want to get people too riled up, and we don't want to rile people up here at Third Phase either. We're just like covering what's going on, and we're covering the information as it comes in. We're going to listen to this statement from this video once again, and we want to see if you could make out what's really going on. 2 nights in a row, police, military helicopters in pursuit or engaging these drones. Again, why are they not bringing them down or sharing to the public what they are? It just doesn't make sense. But let's listen to this once again.
What the living daylights, man? What the fuck? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Hang on.
Yeah, it's been fluid here right at Third Phase. We got new information just coming in within minutes. It's like we're flooded over here with how it's coming in from everybody in the New Jersey area. And we appreciate the support. And yeah, please keep bringing it to us because we're going to share it as fast as possible. This is, again, just new footage of either military or police escorting or engaging some sort of UAP, UFO.
You know, like I said, I am blown away that we only heard about one crash and retrieval so far that happened in the ocean. You know, you see 30 to 50 sometimes in one night in one area. And over the last several weeks, there's been a couple thousand at least. You're telling me that they only caught one that we know of, that we just barely know about from the tweet that you posted a couple of days ago on Third Phase of Moon. But, you know, where are the results? Are we actually going to see any of these wreckages? Are they actually going to tell us what the heck they're finding?
Yeah, there's been 2 downed craft, which we reported over the past couple of days. One in Pine Barrens and another location, and there's footage of something that fell out of the sky, and we're seeing the place burning up. Where's the recovery off that? We want to know.
Yeah, and we also want to know what your guys' thoughts in this live premiere. And don't hesitate to reach out to us if you're filming this over your heads. Now, like Brent just said, this is a liquid report tonight, and a lot of videos are coming in. So we're glad you're with us. So let's roll the next one. We don't even know what we're looking at. We're just feeding it in. Watch.
Holy shit. Oh, it's another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. He almost collided.
All right, so we're looking at this once again. Notice the FA light. Hold on a sec. These drones aren't using their typical FA lights. Look at the front of this fuselage. But what's crazy is that it's close proximity to commercial airliner. We got drones, we got commercial airliners almost colliding. This is getting too close for comfort here.
Yeah, when we're looking at the showcase of lights from this first one that we got right here, there it is, and you're seeing the light just kind of go back and forth. This isn't normal. This is something that, again, what people are filming that's flying over the skies.
You know, so you have a commercial plane and you also have a possible UAP, and they're about to collide. A little too close for comfort, but it almost looks like I think the intelligence of the UAP is going to actually miss it at the last point. Real quick about the crash at Pine Barrens. I've heard a lot of comments that people say that's actually a very spooky place, very active with UAPs. So I wonder if they're coming from the ocean from there. So I just wanted to throw that in there too.
Yes, for sure, Dr. J. And let me tell you, some people are saying we shouldn't say invasion, but when you watch this video that we just received moments ago, it sure looks like it to me.
Okay, so when I say that there are literally hundreds of drones in the sky, I don't mean at one moment. They are coming across the sky at high numbers. So here I am in Lebanon Borough, and there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 right there. So, oh, and wait, 7. So there's 7 or 8 drones out here, and there is nothing on flight radar 24. So when I say there is one down further, way further south, or coming north, I'm right here in Lebanon, right there. And so when I say literally hundreds, not at the moment, but they are constantly here. They're constantly passing by. So if I stayed out here for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, there would definitely be 100 or so. So they just keep coming. They are non-stop passing by. They follow the same pattern. They come from the southwest. You can see them kind of popping over right here. They're coming, they're making their way, and they fly over. And they keep making their way to the north. On occasion, they do come from the east and make their way west.
Quite incredible in this report, just into third phase. Apparently, there's a major maritime surveillance assets. Northrop Grumman has used its surveillance drone to survey the drone. So now we got Northrop Grumman with their drones looking at these drones of unknown origin. And this report has just come in from Ronnie Vernette, and this was just posted about an hour ago. Apparently, there's a lot of eyewitnesses seen orbs in Delaware waters, about 50,000 feet high. And this is crazy what's going on here. And the search pattern of this surveillance drone by Northrop, now this is getting to the top.
Yeah, wow, that's a huge altitude. That's almost more, that's 20,000 more feet than your commercial airliners fly. What are these drones or UFOs, UAPs flying so high? And now we have the military in engagement following, and we're looking at the tracking system right there, that they're looking for something. And we've been seeing this it's off the hook, where everybody's looking at the radar and we're seeing military involvement trying to figure out, and it seems like they're just going around in circles. They can't find anything.
Oh, you literally said the exact words. 15 to 20,000 feet higher than airline pilots fly at their highest altitude. 50,000 feet is really high, and that begs the question, what countries have drones that can do that? Obviously, there's some that can go into space, but they're very expensive, so I don't think these are what we're seeing. I wonder if these are actually UAPs that are ARVs or possibly not terrestrial. And also, like you mentioned, the flight paths of the military helicopters they're literally just going in circles looking for something over the water or in the sky, and it seems like they're not finding anything.
Yeah, yesterday we showed you these helicopters. Now we got the Northrop Grumman involved with their sophisticated drone equipment. I don't know. Things are getting even more wild as the hours progress. So keep updated right here at Third Phase Moon. Now, we wanted to let you know, Battle for Disclosure has made its appearance across the internet, streaming on all platforms right now. Battle for Disclosure. If you want to be hip to what's really going on behind the scenes, we got the first-hand eyewitnesses, not second or third-hand testimony that you saw in the congressional hearings. What you're seeing is first-hand eyewitnesses coming forward with incredible evidence. Buckle up. Battle for Disclosure available right now. Here's a sneak peek behind the scene of this year, 2024. So check it out. We'll see everybody real soon. Should whistleblowers still be afraid of coming forward, or should they think they have a free ride now, being that the new law is passed?
Well, I know the law has been passed, and it's given whistleblowers an opportunity to come forward without feeling like they could be prosecuted or get in trouble or lose their life savings or their pensions or whatever. But it's still a little touchy.
A bombshell claim about UFOs. A former U.S. intelligence official, an Air Force veteran, claims a top secret program is withholding evidence of alien spacecraft.
It's really the legislation that was passed last December that opens up the vehicle and avenue for these witnesses and whistleblowers to come forward. Now they can do it without any of these terrible ramifications. They should feel more confident, and that's really the whole goal behind this entire conference. If these black programs are extra-constitutional and illegal from the get-go, then it null and voids their national security non-disclosure agreements because it's an illegal program. So that's kind of one way that you can get around when that's what Greer had talked about from the very beginning. Now we have an even more powerful piece of legislation in place that allows these people to come forward, and they're coming forward. These are brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
I mean, one of the most important aspects about a whistleblower is they add credibility to this phenomena that's been going on since the crash in Roswell in 1947.
You don't know that at the very top, that whole project is being run illegally.
These are brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
These technologies are unsanctioned. They are illegal operations, and this can be proven in any court of law.
It's like, wow, nobody's coming after us. We're going to do this until we can get away with it.
They would have so much control over everything if they had that.
If this information was all released, it could fall into the wrong hands.
They're using security as a cover for illicit or illegal or even treasonous activities.
The members of Congress didn't have the detailed information of the precise location.
Where they keep the bodies, the craft, the debris, all the evidence that we've been searching for the last 80 years.
He knew how to keep a secret. Secrets were his stock in trade.
They're literally making their own money to fund their own projects.
We have a source currently in the deep black world.
It doesn't matter if you're president of the United States, you're not going to talk about that.
There was this large monolithic slab, looked like it was elevated off of the ground.
It is traumatic.
Look, this is the most top secret shit you've ever heard of.